Hey guys, this is David with K5 Optima Store, here to show you a brief video demonstration of the new UNAVI X5 OEM integrated navigation system for the Kia Optima. And here in this video we're going to cover a couple different options with the main menu and some of the new UI screens that come with this new X5 unit. Obviously this has a much faster processor and more RAM. So you'll notice that the screens have a lot more fluidized motion to them, a lot better setup than the previous version. So we'll go ahead and start off here with the radio so I can show you guys how the UVO model looks. I have a 2012 Optima. This is the UVO screen here in the center. And I have mine set up right now for 7 seconds, but I'll show you here. You have the option of setting it up so that the screen will automatically switch back to the main menu after a preset amount of time. So now that it's set to 5 seconds, you'll notice that it goes back to the main menu once it's elapsed that time frame. Here we'll go ahead and take a look at the video section, and this is very similar to the previous version, but the UI is a little bit different. The movies I have are the same as what I had on here before, and all the steering wheel controls obviously still work, so you can just ask for the auxiliary, which I'll do now.
Please say a command.
Auxiliary.
Auxiliary.
So we'll go ahead and exit out of the video mode there. It's pretty self-explanatory. We also have the option for photo viewer, which is pretty similar to the older version as well. You can set up the slideshow with preset time frames of when you want the videos to, the pictures to display and for how long. I've just got a couple of extra pictures in there that I loaded from back when I had the X2 unit. I'm still using the same memory card, the USB stick there, so some of the same pictures. Now we'll get into the navigation system, as I know a lot of you guys wanted to see the UI on how the navigation itself works and how it looks. So let's go ahead and take a look at the navigation setup. So here's the main navigation menu screen.
Take the next left onto Osborne Street.
Sorry about that. Looks like we still have the audio set up from the previous map, but we'll go ahead and show you here. There's a lot of new options. This iGo Premium is a major improvement over the previous Speed Navi setup. Here you have many different options. It has its own picture viewer within the application itself, clothing, full calculator, many different neat little functions. And as you see, the UI is just really impressive, the way that it cycles through the screen there. But many different new options with this new iGo Premium setup. One of those options is you're able to change the view on how things look from 3-dimensional to 2-dimensional. You can change the vehicle that you have set that you're driving in. Lots of neat features here. So we'll go ahead and show you the difference. One of the major differences between the older setup with Speed Navi and the new iGo Premium is the way that you're able to search for the addresses themselves. It's a major improvement in the sense that you're no longer needing to feed it the information in the exact way that it wanted to get it. With the iGo maps, you're able to practically look up the information as you would on any state-of-the-art navigation system. So for example, I'm going to make up an address here that I've never heard of or never thought of before, and I'll just start with using, let's start with a random city. We'll go with the city of Sherman Oaks. So once you start typing the letters in, you'll see that it only allows you to type in the ones for the actual city. So if I type in SHE, There's only 2 cities in California that start with that, and they pop right up on there. So much easier, extremely fast when you push the buttons. I'm going to make up a random street. We'll just start off with K for K5 Optima store. Well, there's only a few streets in the city of Sherman Oaks that start with a K. As you can see, KA, KE, KI. So we'll go KI, and then there's 2 streets that pop up. So Kingswood Road. So now we have Kingswood Road in Sherman Oaks, and we can use the intersecting street or the actual house number itself. So for the house number, there's only one number that the street addresses start with on that street in that city, and that's the 3. So we'll go 3865, 3865, and we'll hit done. So there's 3865 Kingswood Road in Sherman Oaks. You set that as the final destination point. And you can see it's pretty neat. It'll show us up here on top the length of time to get there, how many miles away it is. You can set many different routes on there as far as which way you want to go. It'll show you your arrival time, many different options with that. And with the menu here, like I said, there are many different options you can choose from as far as how you're viewing the menu, the map settings, the angles, things like that. You can change the viewpoint from high to low, normal, whether you're watching 3D or 2D. Many other options as far as changing vehicles and things like that. It's got a really neat selection of options that you can choose from as far as your vehicles. So here I've got the Motor Mower V6, but you can choose from, you know, cars to trucks to people, golf carts, flying carpets, emergency vehicles, motorcycles. The sky's the limit. It's a pretty neat system, and it lets you choose many different things. You could turn on landmarks and buildings and such. Trying to see what else we want to cover here. So I'm going to go ahead and drive around a little bit so you guys can see what the maps look like as I'm driving.
600 feet, turn left onto Gresham Street.
So again, yeah, there's tons of different options and different menus and such. So let me know if there's anything you guys want to see specific, and I'd be happy to get it for you guys and pull it up on the screen so you guys can actually see what it is specifically that you're looking to see. All right, thanks guys.